Welcome everyone and good afternoon. This is the MollyMidway News at Noon show from BardoTown News and Weather. A lot of weather today, by the way. In fact, lots of exciting news seemed to develop over the weekend. I got an email from, let's see, my mom, who is on a comedy email circuit, so to speak. And she sent me a wonderful description of a Bardo space that I know is very vivid and very real for a lot of folks. It reminded me of the book Ubik. It also reminded me of, descriptions of people when they, get past 50 and then past 60 and then there's 7s and 8s and 9s when they're really evolved. Anyway, I just thought I'd start here. Let's see, it said, and besides, she was concerned. Look at the headline is, this is happening right here in our own country. We must stop this immediately. I wish we could break for a commercial, but we'll just break for a time break, which is, it is about 7 minutes past the hour of noon here, and you're watching Goreback TV. Okay, so here is a space, a Bardo space. So this Bardo space may be located here and there around BardoTown. Or maybe it is a lot of places, I don't know. Anyway, it starts. Have you noticed that stairs are getting steeper? Groceries are heavier. And everything is further away. Yesterday, I walked to the corner and I was dumbfounded to discover how long our street had become. And people are less considerate now, especially the young ones. They speak in whispers all the time. If you ask them to speak up, they just keep repeating themselves, endlessly mouthing the same silent message until they're red in the face. What do they think I am, a lip reader? That probably is for my own mom. If you're out there, Mom, this is really funny. But it's vivid, and I've been to some of these places. I also think that they are much younger than I was at that same age. On the other hand, people my own age are so much older than I am. I ran into an old friend the other day, and she has aged so much that she didn't even recognize me. I got to thinking about the poor dear while I was combing my hair this morning, and in doing so, I glanced at my own reflection. Well, really now, even mirrors are not made the way they used to be. Another thing, everyone drives so fast these days. You're risking life and limb if you happen to pull into the freeway in front of them. All I can say is their brakes must wear out awfully fast, the way I see them screech and swerve in my rearview mirror. Clothing manufacturers are less civilized these days. Why else would they suddenly start labeling a size 10 or 12 dress as 18 or 20? Do they think no one notices? The people who make bathroom scales are pulling the same prank. Do you think I actually believe the number I see on that dial? Ha! I would never let myself weigh that much. Just who do these people think they're fooling? I'd like to call up someone in authority to report what's going on. But the telephone company is in on the conspiracy too. They've printed the phone books in such small type that no one could ever find a number in there. I can relate. All I can do is pass along this warning. We are under attack. Unless something drastic happens pretty soon, everyone will have to suffer these awful indignities. Please pass this on to everyone you know as soon as possible so we can get this conspiracy stopped. P.S. I am sending this to you in a larger font size because something has happened to my computer fonts. They are smaller than they once were. Thank you, Mom. Now I know she's like cheerful grouchy. That explains it. It wavers. In fact, my mom is like a watercolor painting where there's the grouchy color and this other color. And you just sort of swim along with her. She's a water sign, but actually I think she's one of the moon children, so they walk sideways, and that's how she thinks, too. Anyway, just regular old news because today is Monday, and it has dawned, I believe it might be the 10th of August, in which case we're in the middle of Leo, so all you Leonians out there, happy birthday, coming or going. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's nice and hot here. We're expecting a high of between 95 and 100 degrees here in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada. In the meantime, here's the most emailed news. Dogs are as smart as 2-year-old kids. That's the #1 emailed news story. And it's from livescience.com, so you can check it out. Let's see. There's a flying frog among 353 new Himalayan species from the World Wildlife Federation. A flying frog, the world's smallest deer, and the first new monkey to be found in over a century are among 350 new species discovered in the eastern Himalayas in the past decade. The WWF, World Wildlife Federation, said Monday. Okay, we're getting some wild weather, so I actually did print out the weather, but we'll just start it out because it's getting emailed about too. At least most recently, the typhoon pummels Taiwan. 600 people are missing in a mudslide. This is as of an hour and 53 minutes ago. From Taipei, Taiwan, a typhoon spawned mudslide engulfed a mountain village in southern Taiwan, burying up to 600 people, a police official and a rescued villager said Monday. So that's just like a sudden transition there, you know, like BardoTown, just kind of a big, like one of the big gates, you know. All right, everyone's fine, but maybe not. Because we'll be watching the cleanup, so everyone has karma, even those that were the ones that passed beyond. Where did that bank bailout go? Watchdogs aren't entirely sure. This will keep us busy while they work out the part about sudden entrances of energy, actually, to the Bardos. And the Bardos are a well of energy, and it's always getting reprocessed. It's a sort of alchemical wonderland. So there you are, the mudslide just hit you, and then after some, like, something or other, you burst out. But it's different than it was, and it certainly is beautiful, and you pass out from all the light because you feel so light. It's just different. The sensations of transition are really intense. That's why we have doctors on both ends of the scale, or midwives, you know. We have people watching out for you. So I wish I did speak something. Let's see. Anyway, there was a homeless guy who won big in the lottery for a second time. He has pretty good luck, and he's out of Wichita, Kansas. So, Mom, there's something lucky in Wichita. Anyway, U.S. recession seen ending in Q3, debates over recovery. I'm not sure what that means. Fatal sunshine, the plight of California's farm workers. A lawsuit contends California is failing to protect laborers in its hugely profitable agricultural sector from above deadly heat stroke. You know what? It's hot out there. And even when it's not hot, there's not that much ozone. You know, even if you're down by the beach, I mean, there's probably extra there, but it's hot. You gotta be careful. Heat stroke is kind of a dumb way, you know. So, you know, you're on the other side, and they go, well, okay, what was it? Usually they don't even ask. They don't care. But usually, sometimes people want to know what was it, and if it was heat stroke, well, that's just, you go home. Okay, heat stroke. Sorry. But then again. And I've always wondered in the Middle East where everyone wears black a lot, you know, but I think they wear the black, it's for night, and the white is for day. But then some people wear the black during the day when it's 113. So I'm still curious about all that. But fashion always interested me when I was like this tall. I really wanted to know why people dressed the way they did. Okay.